Hey everybody, this is Brian with Bear Cards 34, back with another video. This is the final portion of my PSA reveal. If you saw my video earlier, I submitted a 10 card lot to get graded by PSA, and the card shop that I sent that through were great to work with, and the cards, these two right here came back sooner than I thought they would, so I'm happy to get those back today. The order actually was split into three. I had the 7 cards that I showed in the previous reveal video, and then another one came back about a week ago, and then these two came back today. Now, I do not know what grades these got specifically, but when I went into the card shop today to pick those up, the guy who gave them to me, I had never seen him before. He wasn't the regular guy. He wasn't the owner. And he handed them to me, and I purposely wasn't looking at them, but he told me what the 2 grades were. I just don't know which card got which grade. So it'll be new to me, at least as far as which card got the grade. But I did get a card back, the vintage card that I got back. And, one thing, I'm a huge Chicago Bears fan, but I only actually sent in 1 Chicago Bears card. Now, this one is a vintage card. And I already know the grade of this one because they just handed it to me, and the previous lot of 7 were all in a bubble wrap, and so I couldn't help but see it. And this card is not in good condition. I was expecting a 3, hoping for a 4, but it's a very sentimental card to me. My mom and dad got this for me for Christmas when I was a kid, and I wanted to just have it slabbed. I wanted to have it in a holder to go with my Bears collection, and so here it is. This is the Gale Sayers, 1967 Philadelphia, and it did come back a 3. That's kind of what I thought it would get, but it looks nice in there. It's fairly good centering for the time. The corners are in rough shape, the edges, but the surface is really, really good. I think it's a very nice looking 3. Love that card, and it's the same image from his rookie card. They just kind of, I think they zoomed in a little bit on it, and then a different border, but it's the same picture. But I love that card. Gale Sayers, one of the all-time greats, just fantastic. If you're younger and you never saw him play, I mean, he was before my time as well, but go watch his highlight videos. It is pretty impressive. Okay, so here's my Gale Sayers that I've had for a little bit. Now, these next 2 cards, one of them you'll know why I sent in, but I'll go ahead and let you know why I sent this one in right here. So this is a Jackson Dart, numbered 92 of 99. I do not know the grade of it yet, but this is a card I pulled on my channel. I think it's a gorgeous looking card, and because I had pulled it out of a pack, and I really like the look of it, the other reason I sent this in is he is a Utah native from my home state. He was born in Kaysville, Utah, and he played football at Corner Canyon in Draper, which is where Zach Wilson played. And he's a junior right now at Ole Miss. He had actually started out with USC his freshman year and then transferred to Ole Miss. But he had a really good year last year. As a starter, he was 11-2 and had really good stats. So he's one of the top-ranked quarterbacks this year for college football. And so it'll be interesting to see. So let's go ahead and look at it. Okay, there we go. Gem Mint 10, Auto 10. And I knew one of these cards got a 10, although the guy who gave these to me didn't mention what the autos scored. So I'm very happy to have that. So that's a numbered out of 99, 10-10 Jackson Dart. I was already rooting for him just with his Utah connections, but I will definitely be watching him. Hopefully, this is a really nice looking card, so I'm happy to have that for the fight song. All right, now this one obviously I sent in because it's a Travis Kelce rookie card. So I guess I know the grade now, although I don't know the auto grade. And I think that's why these took longer, is because of that. But this is numbered 77 out of 99. And I pulled this out of a pack back in 2013 when I think that was right around the time I got back into collecting again. So let's go ahead and see. 9-9. Okay. So I guess it'll get the 9 because the auto is just a tiny bit off the sticker right there. But yeah, that is a nice card. 9-9 out of 99. Travis Kelce rookie. All right, very cool. So now all of my graded cards are back. Happy to have those back, obviously. And we'll add those to my collection. All right. So the next portion, or the final portion of the video now, will be the card shop pickups that I got the other day. So I will mention real quick, I had pulled this out of a pack, a Phoenix pack that I had gotten from the Boombox, and it's a 2021 Phoenix rookie auto jersey yellow prime of Ramondre Stevenson, and it expired back in October. So I did put in a ticket for that, and I'll let you guys know if any good luck comes out of that. If they potentially have the card still, and if not, if they're able to maybe give something else. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. All right, so these are now my pickups from the card shop I went to. It's actually a card shop not too far from where I grew up, and I've been there plenty of times, but I've not been there in a couple of years at least. And so it was nice to go back in there, and I was really pleased because when I showed up, it was like a Tuesday at 12:15, and it was packed. I think they had 3 employees, including the owner there, all really nice, friendly guys, and lots of people there shopping, looking through the boxes of cards, opening packs. It was nice to see. It looked very healthy with the attendance there. So this card was in the quarter box. Jordan Howard, he had an amazing rookie season. It even mentions set the Bears rookie record with over 1,300 yards to pass Matt Forte. So this was out of the quarter box, and they just threw that in for me, which was nice. It was funny, though, when I looked through the quarter box, I only had a little bit of time. I didn't have very long to stay, so I went straight to the section on Chicago Bears, and they only had 5 cards. So go figure. Yeah, so that was the one I got. All right, the most expensive card I bought, it's my only basketball card that I picked up, but this is a Keontae George rookie auto from Don Russ. He was a mid-first round pick this past year, and he played really well. I think he, I'm hoping he can improve on defense a little bit, but had a really good rookie season and showed a lot of potential, so we'll see how he does for next time. And then these are the cards that I picked up. So this is a local guy right here. And I will mention this too, right? So I overpaid for that card. I know that I did, but I don't know if it's like this where you guys are, but typically the LCSs, if it's a local player, you're typically going to be paying more in that home state or home city. And I definitely did, but I was really happy to pick that card up. So then they had these boxes. I think it was like 3 for $5 or something like that. Anyway, so I picked up a handful. This was in that portion. This is a John Beck rookie from 2007 Topps Performance. He was a second-round pick by the Miami Dolphins. Played at BYU, and he had a really good college career, but never really made anything in the NFL. He was also on the Ravens, Washington, and the Texans as well. But yeah, not an NFL career, but he has done a lot of coaching since then. This card right here is Terrell Edmunds. That is his Prism rookie auto. Now, he is the brother of Tremaine Edmunds, who's on the Chicago Bears, a 2-time Pro Bowler, Tremaine. I don't think Terrell Edmunds, he might not be in the NFL anymore. I'm not quite sure. His dad is Pharrell Edmunds, who was a Pro Bowl tight end for the Dolphins when I was a kid. So that was another one of those in the 3 for $5, so I thought that would be a fun one to pick up. And then the other one I got was this one right here. Thought that looked like a nice card, James Robinson. He had a really, really good rookie season, if you guys remember him. Over 1,000 yards in 2020 with Jacksonville. In his 2.5 years with Jacksonville, he had like 4.5 yards a carry. He was looking really good, but then he went on to the Jets and the Packers for his last 2 seasons. Very little play. I think he averaged like 3 yards a carry. So his production really went down once he left Jacksonville. Okay, next up, I picked this up while I was there. I saw this in the display case and thought it looked pretty awesome. I'm a sucker for the older players and the autographed older players. Fred Dean, 2017 Gold Standard, number 23 out of 49. Don't know if you can see that very well. It's right there. So he passed away, unfortunately, in 2020. But he was a great, great player. Two-time Super Bowl winner with the 49ers. And class of Hall of Fame 2008. And really happy to be able to pick up that autograph right there. So next up is this Marv Levy card right here. I'm a sucker for coaches cards. I loved when Pro Set would make those every year. You'd always have the coach cards. You see a few coaching cards every once in a while, but not many. And I just saw that in the dollar boxes or whatever it was, and thought I'd go ahead and get that. You know, he's 98 years old, and he's still around. He's a Chicago native. He even coached the Chicago Blitz in the NFL back in the day. And when I was a kid, he wrote me a really nice TTM letter, which was really cool. So I've always been a fan of his. He's in the Pro Football and the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. Part of that Bills team that went to 4 straight Super Bowls, won 4 straight AFC championships, which is not easy to do. He doesn't have many coaches cards, and when I saw that, I thought I'd go ahead and pick that up. All right, next up, another one of those old school players autographs that I'm a sucker for. This is Gary Garrison, and Gary was a very good receiver. He played 11 years with the Chargers. He made 4 Pro Bowls. He's part of the Chargers Hall of Fame. This is a 1997 Upper Deck, and so I wanted to include that. I did pick up this Chicago Bear. Like I said, I did not see a lot of Chicago Bears, but probably would have found more if I had had more time to stick around. This is a 2012 Topps Magic Michael Bush auto. He played 5 years with the Raiders before 2 years with the Bears. He was actually brought in with the Bears when Matt Forte was holding out. But in his 2 years in Chicago, he only had like 600 yards, well under 4 yards a carry. So he really didn't do what they were kind of hoping for. What's interesting, though, is his wife is the sister of Ben Simmons from the NBA. So he's Ben Simmons' brother-in-law there. All right, another one of those old school cards. This is Ron Yeri. He's one of the best offensive linemen, like, ever. Just a fantastic player. So I'm happy to get that one as well. He is also, like Marv Levy, a Chicago native. This is his 2011 Upper Deck College Football Legends card. He was the first pick of the draft in 1968 by the Vikings. Won a championship in 69. Went to 7 Pro Bowls. He was a first-team All-Pro 6 time. And he's a member of the Pro Football and College Football Hall of Fame. All right, next up, one of my favorite players as a kid. Really thrilled to get this one. This is the O.J. Anderson. Let's see if I can put that in there. There you go. The O.J. Anderson auto. This is the season pass from 2022. It's kind of a newer card. Of Otis O.J. Anderson. And like I said, one of my favorite players. He had a 14-year NFL career. He had the first half of his career, he was an all-pro Pro Bowl running back with the Cardinals. When he was a rookie, he was the Offensive Rookie of the Year, 1,600 yards rushing, just a great year. And then a decade later, in 1989, he was the Comeback Player of the Year. He ran for 1,000 yards with the Giants. He won 2 Super Bowls with the Giants, including Super Bowl MVP of, I believe it was Super Bowl 25, where they beat the Bills 20-19. And for me, because of the huge success he had with the Cardinals, and then coming back and winning the Comeback Player of the Year, 2 Super Bowls, Super Bowl MVP with the Giants, he had over 10,000 yards rushing, 3,000 yards receiving. I'm a firm believer that he should be in the Hall of Fame. I would love to see him get in. I don't know if he ever will, but I would really like to see that. And then the final card that I picked up was this Lenny Moore. Again, one of those old school legends that I'm really happy to get an autograph for. These are the 1999 Fleer Sports Illustrated cards. This is the greats of the game. Lenny Moore is still around too, just like Marv Levy. He's 90 years old. Great player. He could run. He could catch. Again, just like with Sayers, if you haven't checked out Lenny Moore, I highly recommend you do a YouTube search and look at some of his highlights. He was just a very athletic, very talented running back. And I'm really happy to get that autograph. And he was a Rookie of the Year as well, way back in 1956. Won a couple of championships. He was the NFL MVP, I believe it was either 1964 or 1963. And he also won Comeback Player of the Year for a bad leg injury that he had and came back really strong from. 7 Pro Bowls, 5-time first-team All-Pro. He's part of the 100th anniversary all-time team. His number 24 is retired by the Colts. And he is a 1975 Hall of Fame, Pro Football Hall of Fame member. So those are my cards. I had a lot of fun. I will mention, because I am a fan of Lenny Moore, I have this game-worn jersey card. So to have the game-worn jersey along with the auto, nice little collection for me of Lenny Moore there. And I do have one last thing. They had packs of 2001 Upper Deck Top Tier. And so I thought I bought 4 packs of this. I thought I would go ahead and open these today. You can get swatch memorabilia cards, and there are numbered cards in here. It looks like it has, there are 30 Tier 1 top tier rookies, each numbered to 1,500, top 2 tier to 2,000, and top 3 tier to 2,500. So we'll go ahead and I will open this, and let's see if we get anything good. Well, that's a nice one right there. Got Peyton Manning. These cards are a little bit stuck together. So Peyton Manning, Darren Woodson, and then we got Bobby Ingram. Nice, Chicago. Oh, well, yeah, that's with the Seahawks there, though. But he did play for the Bears, right there. Then we got a Tim Couch. Remember, he was supposed to be a big deal. And then Sean Bryson for the Bills. So that gloss does lead to a little bit of stick. Not too bad. But that is the risk when you're getting these older cards. That's one thing I like about the old Topps cards. I was thrilled when we started getting the shiny, glossy cards. But it is nice when you go back to the older Topps cards that are cardboard. You can still open those today and still not have to worry about that. Though you did have to worry about the gum. Okay, Chris Chandler. The late Steve McNair. And then we've got Brad Hoover, Frank Sanders, and Stephen Davis. All right. 2 packs to go. Yeah, and this is back when I was not collecting, so I had been out of it for a little while. So I don't have any of these cards. First time opening this product. Aronde Gadsden, Bill Schroeder, I can't remember. Chad Lewis went to BYU, played college in my home state. Tiki Barber, talented player, and then also Randy Moss. Nice, that's cool. So, man, those statistics, right? Such a talented receiver. All right, last pack, last chance. I'd love to get a numbered card. I guess we'll see. Okay, another Steve McNair. Not stuck together either, which is nice. Then we got a Ty Streets for the 49ers. And a Lamar Smith for the Dolphins. Bubba Franks. Oh, okay, there we go. We did get a numbered card. Milton Wynn. Does anybody know who Milton Wynn is? I do not. So let's see here. Wynn had a big season with the Cougars, prone to make the big play anytime, just missed out on 1,000 yards. So Rams wide receiver, Milton Wynn, numbered 812 out of 2,500. Well, I am glad I got a numbered card. I don't know who this is. I'll go have to do a little search there. But some nice cards like Peyton Manning and Randy Moss, along with that rookie numbered card. Yeah, and of course the pickups, and I'm really happy about the autos. I mean, yeah, I would love to switch the Jackson Dart numbers for the Travis Kelce ones, but I like having them slabbed. They'll go great in my collection, and really happy to have all of those back. It's not cheap to get the cards graded. I don't know how often I'll do that, but it was fun. I will admit, it was fun. So I'll keep you guys posted if I get anything for this, and I'll be back with more videos in the near future. Hope everybody is doing well. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and as always, go Bears.